Dr. Ifan Tunde, Dr. Umar Johnson is who we will be talking about in today's video. Now, I know on the thumbnail I had grifter, prophet, troll listed on there, and in today's video, talking about him in particular, I'm going to show you how his whole act is truly an act, and that the whole thing is just satire. In one video that he posted about a week or so ago, talking about Shannon Sharpe getting caught up with the snow bunny cheeks and all of that stuff like that, he exposes all of that in one video, and we're going to break it down in this one.
Sharpe, I'm going to stand with you, my brother. Shannon Sharpe, I'm going to stand with you, my brother, on one condition. I'm getting text messages from all over the African universe telling me that Shannon Sharpe was accused of the unspeakable.
Now, this is phase one, the grifter, where he's obviously establishing what he's going to talk about in today's video. A whole area of life where obviously he's just, dipping into current events and trending topics, just like the rest of us out here on YouTube. But he's supposed to be, remember, a profound leader of us. So why would he go ahead and start grifting off current topics? Doesn't he have more important things to discuss? Well, I guess this is a vital matter because it involves snow bunnies, and Dr. Umar ain't feeling that white shit. So Shannon Sharpe has been accused of the unthinkable, which obviously in this case was all those essay allegations that came out from the whole OnlyFans chick that was like 20 years old, and his age gap is like 35 plus years. And it's like, come on, Shannon, what are we doing here? But on to the next part.
I'm getting text messages telling me that Shannon Sharpe was accused of the unspeakable. I'm going to stand with my uncle Shannon Sharpe. I'm going to stand with my uncle Shannon Sharpe. I'm going to stand with Uncle Shay Shay on one condition. Uncle Shay Shay.
Okay, so apparently he is going to stand with his brother Shannon Sharpe. We have established that because, as always, he has to repeat himself 3 times. And I mean, look, we're 40 seconds into this pretty much, and he said nothing. He said he's been accused of the unthinkable and that he's going to stand with his brother. Did it take 40 seconds for anybody to get that across their head? Why would it take 40 seconds to say that? Like, that's a 8-second sentence. Like,
no more snow bunnies after this scandal. If you cannot promise me that you will never seek the company of another snow bunny, I cannot stand with you. Uncle Shay Shay. Uncle Shay Shay.
So once again, this is a part of the grift. And this is the big part of the grift because this is what he stands for. No white cheeks for the brothers. So this is where the prophet part of him stands in, and he's like, no more. I, as your leader of the black community, the Pan-African community, I will stand and tell you no more white cheeks. No more clapping for Shannon. You're not allowed to do that anymore because guess what? If you were just clapping black cheeks the entire time, you would have never ended up in this scandal. And I will tell you, that is total BS. Though it does feel like you'd be less likely to end up in this. But I mean, look, Shannon made a whole bunch of issues, but I'm telling you, it's not just race related.
I'm standing with you, Unc. I think it's a scam. I'm standing with you, Unc. I think it's a scam. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe on this.
So he's established 3 things. Shannon Sharpe has been accused of the unthinkable. He is standing with his brother, and he also believes that this is a sham. He's all over the place on this one, so he can stand and almost lose in no category. So he's already hit all the bases. Now all he has to do is step on home plate.
I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe on this one, but Uncle Shay Shay, no more bunnies after this.
So we're a minute 15 seconds into his video, and we really haven't heard much of anything. And that's the thing that makes it really hard for me to listen to Dr. Umar Johnson. I'm like, bro, can we please get on with the point? Like, I have a hard time believing that people click off of everybody else's videos here on YouTube or on Instagram, TikTok, whatever platform that you want to find, as I always had to label out for whatever reason. And y'all just have no attention span for that. But Dr. Umar Johnson can repeat himself like 12 different times throughout a 3-minute time period, and people don't get sick and tired of that. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, I really be having a hard time finishing these videos, but I had to for the content, for the grift.
Can somebody confirm if he's being accused by snow bunnies or Afro queens? Is Uncle Shannon being accused of snow bunnies or Afro queens? Who can confirm?
So we're about to enter phase 3, where he's going to be obviously trolling Because if you're speaking seriously on these matters, you don't have to come up with such jokey language for all the females that you're going to, well, obviously describe here.
Does anybody know the race of Uncle Shay Shay's accusers? Are they black or are they white? Are they black? Is this a rice bunny situation? Is this a snow bunny situation? Is this a sand bunny situation? Is this a salsa bunny situation?
Funny nicknames, as always, but it just doesn't fit the tone of the situation, it appears to me. Like, if it's supposed to be a serious topic on your behalf, then why are you going to speak it with such joking language? I mean, that's where the profit part of this comes in, matters, because he's the one who is chosen by the one above to speak on these matters. And once again, we've already established the very first part of the grift, talking about this in the first place. And then we're going to go ahead and introduce phase 3, as I was saying a few seconds ago, of he's obviously trolling.
Teresa Double O. If you have a co-wife, you can fill out my wifey resume. Wifey resumes must come with 2 names on them. Wifey resumes must come with 2 names on them. You know my number. 215-989-9858. You know my number.
And what is that all of a sudden? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, you're going ahead and just pimping yourself out to your audience. I mean, you're just, hey, go ahead and hit up the phone number, putting your whole phone number on blast. I left it out there because he put it out there in his own channel. Like, homie, I mean, there was no bleeping that out. You wanted the info out there, it's out there. So if anybody from the comment section that wants to call Dr. Ifan Tunde, feel free and do so, because his number is out there. If that's a real one, I mean, good Lord. I mean, is that a business phone? Is that a burner phone? A satellite? I mean, that's just crazy that you're going to just throw that out there. But then he immediately, right after the previous trolling, starts talking about giving up your wifey resumes because he's ready to clap cheeks. And it's like, homie, really? I mean, you just randomly got that thirsty in the middle of your live? You just decided, you know what? I want some booty. You know what? Let me go ahead and put this number out here just in case a few of y'all want to go ahead and offer it up. Because I'm assuming that's been happening throughout the years, because why else would he do it? I feel like it's obviously you got to be working. I feel like he's just throwing a net out there into a sea full of fish. I'm pretty sure there's all sorts of women out there just thirsting it up, ready to show their titties off in his DMs and stuff like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's gotten to see a ton.
215-989-9858. Text messages only. Text messages only. Text messages only. 215-989-9858. I need to know the race of Uncle Shay Shay's accusers.
Boy, that was one hell of a pivot. Going out there, throwing your phone number out there for people to just go ahead and thirst it up in the DMs, and make sure text messages only. He established that as well. So that's the 4th main thing that he's established in this video. Text messages only as well. So don't forget that. But now he needs to know the race, because that is vital, when he already knows what the race is. He released this like well after everybody had all the information out there. So this is clearly the main part of the video that I started it off with, is the grift. He's obviously grifting off of this, and it's just like, come on, man. Like, that's why I can't take Dr. Umar seriously. He is funny to me. He's just such a joke. Like, I mean, look, he does give like serious, great content out there. Like, when he goes onto people's platforms, it goes viral. There's a reason why he can demand top dollar, because he produces views. It doesn't matter the platform. The daily, wrap up crew, that platform died. I don't know what happened to them, but they fell off. They fell off hard. They got up to like 230 something thousand subscribers. They were booming at that time period. And then they had that Dr. Umar Johnson video, or they had that, podcast, and it exploded. And then they went on vacation, and they came back from vacation, and they haven't gotten shit since. And it is quite wild to see them on their disintegration. Because that's the only way I can look at it. Like, it is evaporated. Like, their relevancy is below us.
Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the rice? Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the ice? Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the snow? Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the sand? Or was he accused by the salsa?
All right, personally, it's funny. It's funny because I have a dark and twisted sense of humor. But, that's a lot of racism. That is a lot of racist tropes. A lot of racy names to throw out there. And it's really effed up. And it's why some people get upset that black people can just say these things and we will never be held accountable for some of the like racial, shit that we'll throw out there. And, it's kind of effed up to throw out bigotry and we never get held accountable for it. That's what they're talking about when it's talking about Dr. Umar Johnson. The thing I do find funny the most, though, about Dr. Umar Johnson is when people do complain about black people like getting away with such rhetoric and such language and whatnot, they only seem to be able to name him. Like, are there not any others? Because if there's not any others and it's only just Dr. Umar Johnson, then your claims aren't that valid. So, I mean, I understand being upset that he can get away with this. Then it's just clearly not the rest of us, because I don't know how many people outside of him and Tariq Nasheed that really get to spew this and as like blacks and just get away with it. I mean, the rest of us, I feel like you're going to get held pretty accountable.
I'm standing with Uncle Shannon because I don't like when black men get taken down. I got to stand by him. Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper. Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper, but that's my brother. Uncle Shannon Sharpe is my brother. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe until the facts prove otherwise. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe until the facts prove otherwise.
And that is a very good thing. The only thing I wish he would be honest about is how it doesn't matter if the facts came out or not. He was always going to stand with him regardless because he's black. I mean, Dr. Umar Johnson is out there just claiming everybody's innocence. I mean, he's claiming P. Diddy's innocence, and he doesn't even know the man. He said he's never met him, never been around him, but he can guarantee you he is innocent. What kind of shit does that mean? I mean, that makes no sense whatsoever. I've never met the guy, but I guarantee you he didn't do it. How do you know? How do you know? Explain that to me. You never been around this crazy psychopath when everybody who's been around this person that you've been around actually had connections with this person and said, nah, that ain't it. It gets real weird at Diddy's house. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what other people usually say. But you're the one who's like, no, that brother is innocent. No, he is probably not. He's probably not. It's not over yet. And the trial's underway. And I mean, boy, there's been some crazy shit already revealed. But a lot of it is stuff that we aren't that shocked about.
Do me a favor, my beautiful African princesses and my young African prince. Please don't let the dog eat doo-doo on Dr. Umar's school. Can y'all do me that? Can y'all promise me that y'all not gonna let the dog eat doo-doo? Let me say hi to the snow puppy. Come here. Black queens forever. Black queens forever. Come here. Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never, snow puppy. Black queens forever. I said black queens forever. Snow bunny. Come here, snow puppy.
Come on, baby.
Snow puppy. Stay away from our women, snow puppy. Stay away from our women, snow. Black queens forever. Snow bunnies. Y'all have a good one, y'all.
Troll. Clearly a troll. That's the part where I'm like, dude, this guy can't be taken seriously. He's satire. This is all a joke. This is all for amusement. This is all entertainment. It's true entertainment. It's really good. He knows how to click you in. He knows how to just grip your mind. He knows how to get it right by that stem in the back and just twingle it. You know what I'm saying? And do some foul stuff to it to make your mind just all of a sudden just get all the way zoned into his content. He does a really good job of manipulating you into just like always viewing it. Because it just hits you on so many different levels. He tries to hit you with the race bait. He tries to hit you with the rage bait. He tries to get you to like pit society against you at the same time. And then he's out there baiting you with jokes. He's good with it because some of them are genuinely funny.
Black queens forever. Black queens forever. Come here. Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never, snow puppy. Black queens forever.
And I know some of you black ladies just be eating that stuff up. And look, I understand when somebody is just, praising your name and just hollering it out to the streets, screaming kumbaya, hallelujah. It will make you feel really good. It will. But you got to understand this is part of his big grift. And it's ultimately to just coerce the women into just donating a bunch of their money to his Cash App. Hit the Cash App. There's a reason why he tells you to do it right after he gaslights you. He gaslights you emotionally, psychologically. He gets you to buy in. He pours gasoline all over your victimhood fire. And not all of y'all are like that. There's a whole bunch of black women I speak to. Majority black women I speak to and know in my life are very accountable for their actions. And many of them actually know how to conduct themselves as adults. But the ones that he gets that, donate all that money are the ones who love to play victim. Just out there just raiding Section 8. You know what I'm saying? He is just tearing that up because some of them have some spare dollars to go ahead and throw at Dr. Umar. And, and plenty of them, I'm pretty sure, are just going to offer up them titties over there in those text messages. That's going to happen. That's a real thing. And he's going to eat it up. I mean, honestly, I don't blame him. If it's a good way to make money, it's a good way to make money. It's a legal scam. You know what I'm saying? It's not one of those that's going to land you in the pen getting your booty pounded for years. He doesn't have to go out like Diddy, who now looks like he's 105 years old. Boy, he is looking terrible. I don't know if any of y'all seen him, but he looks like shit. Diddy looks like, people thought Diddy was going to have a good time in prison. It doesn't look like he was having a good time. It looks like he detoxed for a couple of weeks where it just drained the soul out of him. And now he's got all white hair. Like, he aged a lot. And it's like he's been scared to death. Like, there must be some real swole prisoners in there just like threatening him, looking him right there deeply in the eye over there, just like yanking it right there in his prison cell. And he's over there in the corner just like, I can see it now. He was probably terrified in there. I mean, Diddy was probably having a miserable time. But clearly this is the end of the video, because I have lost sight of everything that I was talking about in this video about Dr. Umar Johnson just, gaslighting all y'all and just, getting you, riled up to giving him money. And that's just what he does. That's the playbook. He sticks to the playbook. I mean, he is Peyton Manning out here when it comes to sticking to the playbook. He doesn't divert from that shit whatsoever. The plays are the plays, and he is going to run it as is supposed to be executed. But just a few random things, hey, Southern Belle, I see you in the comments calling me out on my stuff. Listen, every now and then I might get some stuff a little wrong, and I deeply apologize. I will take accountability as a professor here at this university and do that. Sometimes I don't have time to get all the facts, and maybe some of the wording might be a little off. So I apologize, but watch your mouth down there. You're going to mess around and find yourself expelled. You're not going to get a degree. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to kick anybody else out of this university. But you know what? We can only accept so much. I'm standing with the teachers nowadays who are out there getting abused by their students, and I will not take abuse here at this school. I do a lot of jobs. As you can see by the intro of most of these videos, I have a lot of titles. Well, at least that's a king. But anyway, have a lot of things going on over there. But just don't mock me. Also, please, where is Bad Cop from RoboCop? I haven't seen you in the comments in months. Are you okay? Are you all right? I mean, Jesus, I hope something bad didn't happen. I mean, I'm always wishing the best out there, but you got to come back and get back to school. I mean, you got to get back into class, man. I mean, I'm getting worried. I'm not going to be able to, pass you this semester. Jeez. Anybody else out there missing? I mean, there's some people. I mean, hater from the outside. I mean, where are you? Get back. Avis, I know you've been occupied, but we're always got a seat right up front for you. See you soon.
Snow puppy got? Did y'all see how mad the snow puppy got? Did y'all see how mad the snow puppy got? Even the animals know who King Kong consciousness is. Even the animals know who King Kong consciousness is. Even the animals know who King Kong. Somebody tap in. Let me do a tap in before I pull up.